You know, in doing these videos for so many years, one thing I've learned over and over again is that YouTube makes no sense, but also, there's like so many extremely formative movies from the 2000s that somehow I just like completely missed. I mean, I wasn't really focused on movies so much back then because I was way too busy trying to rizz up the girl who worked at Orange Julius by, you know, just going there every day. Hey, 90% of success is just showing up, am I right? But now that I get to go back and watch these old movies, like I feel like I'm digging up like ancient Babylonian prophecies or something, like, oh, that's where all these memes come from. Monster House was one such movie. It came out in 2006 and was fine. Seems like it kind of just came and went, but over the years, the internet has just like latched onto it for one reason or another. I never saw it, like I said, but after almost 20 years, I figured it was about time. I mean, a mid-2000s 3D animated horror kids movie. It can't be any more terrifying than Barbie Island Princess, I'll tell you that. So come along, kids, let's check out Monster House.
Oh, get off my lawn!
Okay, what? How are you gonna just start a movie like that? So this is the local haunted house. Every street used to have one of these, like back before HOAs and venture capital firms came in and just like completely ruined everything. There'd always be like one house that was just like, hey, don't go over there, that's old man Marley's house. They say he turned his own kids into furniture after he came back from the war. But nowadays it's like, hey, don't go over there, it's managed by $1 billion company that's still somehow too cheap to fix anything, so they just hire an orangutan to paint over it and call it a day. And legends say it costs $3,500 a month with at least a 750 credit score. Now, across the street from this house is our main character, DJ, who's been spying on this old guy for years, apparently. Very normal thing to do.
Mom, he did it again. He took another tricycle.
You cannot stay up in your room all day staring at an old man through a telescope.
I'm serious.
What was that?
I'm serious.
No, DJ, no. Don't do it. Don't grow up. There's no turning back. Your voice cracks. You watch one episode of Teen Titans, it's over.
His voice sounds funny.
Someone is hitting puberty. What's happening to my body?
No, that's okay, Dad. We don't have to talk about any.
Maybe you should come with us.
Oh, the boy's too busy. He's got his spying to do.
I'm not spying.
Well, that's okay, buddy. When I was your age, I did exactly the same thing.
No. It's fine. I'm gonna go do anything else right now.
When I was your age, I did exactly the same thing. Of course, it was with binoculars and involved the lovely Jensen twins.
Anyway, so DJ's parents are going away for the night and have hired a babysitter, even though DJ's basically a teenager already, okay? Gosh, Mom. But so they start to drive off and then they just like murder a kid.
If anything happens, call the police and hide in your closet.
He knows that.
See you tomorrow night!
So, this kid's name is Chowder, apparently. You know, everyone else got cool, funny, endearing nicknames in middle school, but the only thing people ever called me was just different variations of the F slur.
I don't think I'm going trick-or-treating this year. Come on, you're gonna break a 6-year streak. Yeah, 6 years of being jumped and egged. Maybe I'm getting too grown up.
Stop. What was that? What just happened? So I looked it up, and the animation for this movie was done with like the Polar Express technology, and boy does it show, because everyone just looks like a nightmare sleep paralysis demon. Like you wake up at 2 a.m., you see this kid on the foot of your bed just making those sounds. Now, while playing basketball, the ball accidentally bounces over to the creepy house's yard, but Chowder really wants that ball back.
I paid $28 for that ball. I ran 10 yards and asked my mom for $1 26 times. I never worked that hard in my life.
So, DJ tries to sneak over and get it back, but of course the old man comes out, freaks out on him, as old men do.
You!
No.
It's not a playground for children!
Got it from now on.
This is my house! Oh.
This is like already one of the most insane kids movies I've ever seen. What is even happening right now? So an ambulance comes to take the old man away, and when they do, DJ sees a mysterious key laying on the ground. Huzzah, how serendipitous. But of course, as you might imagine, DJ's a little shook up about everything that just happened like 4 seconds ago.
I'm a murderer.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
When it's an accident, they call it manslaughter.
Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, so like right after this, the babysitter arrives to take care of DJ and lay down some ground rules.
Okay, so the usual deal: indoors by 9, in your room by 11, lights out, your call.
Elizabeth.
And it's Z.
Z?
Now listen up. I control the TV, the stereo, and the phone. I don't do board games, shrinky-dinks, or tuck-ins. I'm not your mother.
Man, you know, when you're like 11 or 12 and your parents hire a 16-year-old girl to babysit you, like, I just straight up turned into Beavis and Butthead so fast. Oh, dude, I think I saw part of her bra. Oh, sweet, dude. One time I got my haircut at the mall and, like, the lady's boob totally touched my shoulder. Oh, dude, we should, like, go to the mall and get haircuts every day. Anyway, so Elizabeth, the babysitter, just kind of goes off to do who knows what, and DJ just goes up to his room to do who knows what, but then he gets a mysterious phone call.
Hello? Yeah, very funny. See how you like it.
Oh no, the ghost of the old man is back in the house. He's coming for DJ.
Who's this?
This is Bones.
What's up?
He's in a band.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, not really that important, but this is Elizabeth's boyfriend, Bones, and he has, like, tattoos, and he's in a band. You wouldn't get it. He totally wrote a song just for me called You're So Hot or whatever, Anne, but your name's Elizabeth. Yeah, he said that was my name back when we used to be in love in a past life. He's so romantic. I think that might just be the only name he knows how to spell. Anyway, so DJ then proceeds to tell Elizabeth about how he got a mysterious phone call from the haunted house across the street.
Wow. You called the neighbors. Good for you.
I used Star 69. He called me.
Who called you?
Nevercracker.
Wait, I'm swelled. Nevercracker? This dude's name is Nevercracker? Well, that's just a straight up lie, because I mean, this dude is clearly always Cracker, okay? Or at least sometimes Cracker. Often Cracker? But all the same, DJ goes off to find his friend Chowder and tell him the crazy news. Chowder, of course, is hanging out in the local construction site, as you do when you're 12. The heck is up with this kid?
Shut up!
What?
Nevercracker's back from the dead. I need your help.
Fine.
Yeah.
I got 3 words for you. Trick or treat.
What was it? What is happening? What is this kid? This kid's like every night terror I've ever had rolled into one person. But okay, so Chowder thinks that DJ's just being a little baby, so he goes to ring the doorbell of the house to prove that there's no one there. And nothing weird happens. Wow. Whoops. Now the movie jumps ahead to the next morning. The babysitter falls asleep on the couch and she's woken up by someone ringing the doorbell at the ungodly hour of 10 a.m.
Good morning, ma'am. Studies show that households that run out of candy are 55% more likely to be TP'd. To help avert this tragedy, I'm here selling Halloween candy.
So this is Jenny, just your average do-gooder girl trying to make it in the cutthroat rat race of modern society.
Just trying to get a head start on life and secure a successful future.
You want a successful future? When a guy with tattoos comes up to the drive-thru, give him his burger, not your phone number.
Yeah, and like when a guy says he's not looking for anything serious right now, turns out that's not some kind of secret code. He's literally just telling you what he wants. Also, like when a guy replies to your text really fast, it's not because he's just some thirsty no-life loser. It's because he like happened to have his phone in his hand and saw your message and wanted to talk to you or something. Ugh, boys are so confusing. But you know, I feel like Elizabeth is just a blueprint for like so many of those like no-nonsense alt-girl characters who would come after this. I mean, like there was Meg from Hercules, and then there's like Daria kind of, and then Elizabeth from Monster House, and then just gave birth to an entire generation of disaffected girls who never gave me the time of day for whatever reason, but it's fine, I don't even think about it, Jessica. Anyway, so a little after this, Jenny makes her way over to the ghost house to sell her candy. DJ and Chowder see this and realize they have mere moments before she's eaten by the house forever.
Don't go any further. Come here.
Yes, over here.
Are you guys mentally challenged? If you are, I'm certified to teach you baseball.
Man, they do not make movies like they used to. But so they're proven right as the house tries to eat her, and they all manage to escape back into DJ's room, where he and Chowder start trying to impress Jenny with, like, how cool they are, you know?
Our little observation post. Such as it were. Yeah, posters are stupid. I was gonna tear them down and put up some art.
Well, Dad, why don't you kiss my hairy butt? Hey, DJ, got any beer?
Yeah, you know, back when I was in middle school, I used to work my magic on a few baddies myself. Oh, hey there, Jessica. I hear you're into bad boys. Well, I'll have you know, I stayed up past my bedtime last night. You want to see me do a kickflip on my tech deck? Now, this is about the time they all realize that this house might, in fact, be a little weird. So, with no other choice, it's time for DJ and Chowder to bring out the secret weapon and ask their big kid friend for help.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold up.
Skull is in the game zone right now, and you don't want to mess with him when he's in the game zone. Once played for 4 days straight on 1/4, a gallon of chocolate milk, and an adult diaper.
Yeah, so he knows a thing or two about picking up chicks, okay? Anyway, so this is Skull, very normal kid. They go ask for advice on how to defeat a giant possessed house, and he tells them that they need to strike at the heart of the house itself to defeat it. And this heart usually is the furnace. Apparently this is common knowledge. And then this happens.
Sorry, children, but I've got some very, very important business to take care of. I won't be seeing you later.
What was it? I'm sorry. Can we please run that back one more time? What did we all just witness right now? So I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
This guy's crazy.
Baby back, baby back, baby back.
But you want to know what's even crazier?
I want my baby.
Settling for anything less than direct TV.
For on eHarmony.com.
Check him out. Say goodbye to hot, sweaty feet. Run, cool.
A bunch of stuff happens. They try to put the house to sleep by making it eat like a dummy kid full of cough syrup. And then the cops show up and see them doing this and they arrest them. But then the house eats the cops and the cop car with the kids in it. It's a wild 10 minutes, I'll tell you that. But so, the kids are finally inside the house. But they're not dead yet because the house doesn't know that it ate them, I guess. And so they set off with their special ops super soakers to investigate what's really going on here.
That's not the heart.
Then what is it?
Well, if those are the teeth and that's the tongue, then that must be the uvula.
Oh, so it's a girl house.
You know, real talk for a second, this movie should not be as funny as it is. This totally should have been just one of those weird nightmare kids movies, like Polar Express or literally every 2000s Barbie movie. But why is this one of the funniest movies I've seen in years? And so they go through the house looking at all the cool antique stuff, because this house was built back when people could actually have things, Can you imagine 100 years from now if our millennial living spaces got turned into haunted tourist attractions? And over here you have a common sight for the time, a mattress on the floor next to a giant TV. This bed is betrousered in vintage Shrek bed sheets. And to the right of that you see a box of Cheez-Its and 2 white monsters, a common millennial diet staple back in the 2020s. But okay, so anyway, after exploring the house and a bunch of other wackadoo shenanigans, they fall into this room full of kids' toys and a giant cage that DJ opens with that key he found earlier, and this reveals the old man's dead wife encased in cement.
We have a ping pong table in our basement.
Oh, okay. What a nice, wholesome kids movie.
Where'd it go? Big nose!
What? But okay, so short story a little shorter. They freak out, they try to escape by shooting the house's uvula with their super soakers, and they make the house barf them out. And right then, an ambulance shows up, and you'll never guess who steps out. Oh no, it's the recrackering. All right, kids, turn down that hippity-hoppity music. Now, by talking to the old man here, we come to find out that he used to have a wife who was a circus performer as a giantess, and he rescued her from the circus and wanted to build her a house. But because of how ridiculed she was by kids at the circus, she hates kids now. And one day, while trying to exact her revenge on the local youths, she fell into the foundation of the house and was covered in cement. Thus, her enraged, vengeful soul was trapped in the house forever. Anyway, this recipe requires 4 eggs, 3 pans, 17 colanders, and cleanup will take approximately 4 days.
I'm coming, dear. Whoa!
No, wait! I can't let you do this, Mr. Nevercracker. I know that you've been protecting us all these years. But now it's our turn to protect you. Let her go.
And so the end of the movie, DJ, Chowder, Jenna, and the old man all team up to get the house away from everything and blow it up with TNT. I gotta say though, the design of the monster house, that's why the movie's called that. The design of the house itself is so cool. They really went above and beyond with this one. Anyway, so yeah, they blow the house up. And so the movie ends with the old man finally being free from the vengeful house, and his wife's soul can move on, and the neighborhood kids can all live in their little cul-de-sac with their very normal walk cycles. And just think about kid stuff, like how the entire economy is gonna collapse in about 2 years.
So, we should hang out again. Soon.
Yeah.
Good luck with the puberty.
Oh yeah, thanks. You too, Jenny. Don't even talk to me right now. Oh, also, Elizabeth starts dating Skull, so follow your dreams, kids.
Run, cool.
The end. So, what was your favorite part of the movie? That was mine too. Yeah, so like I said back at the beginning, I never saw this movie when it came out, and like I've only heard of it through various memes over the years, but man, I almost missed out on a masterpiece. Like, how has this not spawned an entire franchise where they beat the premise into the ground over and over again, and then like rebooted itself 3 times with a belated 2023 throwback sequel starring Jack Black and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and there's a scene where Jack Black turns around and says, "Hey, what is this, some kind of monster house?" Or like whatever he says. Like, there's really not much else to say here, honestly. This movie's just, like, it has no business being this good. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please watch another one, because that's how the algorithm works. So click on this one that's being recommended to you right now, right here on the screen. It actually helps a lot if you do that, because like that's how YouTube knows that my videos are worth caring about. Anyway, hope I made your day a little bit better, and I'll see you all next time.